Hello, Toronto Maple Leafs fans. Today, I bring a topic that could spark some lively discussion. What if the Leafs found a way to keep John Tavares on injured reserve, IR, until the playoffs? First of all, calm down. This is just a theoretical idea, but it's worth exploring, isn't it? In recent years, we've seen examples of players who miraculously recovered just in time for the playoffs. The most famous case is Nikita Kucherov, who missed the entire regular season but returned to shine in the playoffs with 32 points in 23 games, helping the Tampa Bay Lightning win the Stanley Cup. Interesting, right? This strategy stirred controversy as it allowed the Lightning to bypass the salary cap and add key players without breaking the rules. Now think with me, what if John Tavares, with his $11 million contract, followed a similar path? Imagine what the Leafs could do with that salary cap space. Could they strengthen the team enough to secure a solid campaign for the long-awaited Stanley Cup? With $11 million available, the Leafs could explore big names in the market. Someone like Erik Karlsson, or even players who emerge as surprises toward the end of the season, could make all the difference. Tempting, right? Of course, this idea raises ethical questions. Many would consider it manipulation of the rules, while others might argue that if the injury is real, there's no issue. What do you think? Do you agree that strategies like this should be allowed, or do you believe they undermine the integrity of the game? Before anyone misunderstands me, I don't wish injuries on any player, especially not Tavares. But if such an opportunity arose, should the Leafs take it? Or would it be better to rely on the strength of the current roster to overcome the season's challenges? In my opinion, this is a matter that goes beyond simple financial calculations. Sports are about ethics, respect, and competitive spirit. Using an injury as a strategy, even if technically legal, might send the wrong message. After all, the Leafs have always been known for their dedication and effort within the rules. On the other hand, I can't ignore the fact that winning a Stanley Cup requires creativity and sometimes tough decisions. If this idea arose legitimately, it would be hard to completely condemn it, especially considering how much the Leafs have struggled to bring the trophy home. Now I want to hear from you, fans. Would you accept a strategy like this, even if it sparked heated debates? Leave your comment and share your opinion. If you like the topic, don't forget to like and share it so more Leafs fans can join the conversation. After all, we all want what's best for the team, right? Now let's talk about a potential trade that's making waves behind the scenes. Philadelphia Flyers defenseman Rasmus Ristolainen might be on GM Brad Treliving's radar. Would this trade be a good move for the Leafs? Let's explore the details together. First, who is Ristolainen? The 30-year-old Finnish defenseman, standing at 6'4", is known for his physical presence and defensive abilities. This season, he's averaging 20-35 minutes on ice per game, with 2 goals, 14 points, 78 hits, and 74 blocks in 48 games. He's also a key piece of the Flyers' penalty kill unit. Not bad, right? But is he the solution to the Leafs' defensive problems? Matt Larkin of Daily Faceoff thinks so. He points out that while Chris Tanev has been an excellent addition to the defense, the Leafs still need another solid top-4 defenseman. Ristolainen could immediately fill that gap, bringing balance to the blue line. But like any trade, there are challenges. Ristolainen's contract carries a $5.1 million cap hit through the 2026-27 season. With the Leafs projected to have just $1.3 million in available cap space, creative work will be needed to make this trade happen. Possible trade candidates, like Yanni Hakanpää, Connor Timmins, or even David Kampf with his $2.4 million cap hit, could be included to balance the numbers. The question is Ristolainen worth the cost? He's a reliable defenseman, but not exactly a standout on the power play, which the Leafs could also use. Additionally, with key contract extensions on the horizon, like those of John Tavares, Mitch Marner, and Matthew Knies, GM Brad Treliving needs to be cautious not to jeopardize the team's long-term finances. The Flyers don't seem desperate to trade Ristolainen, but other teams have shown interest. If Treliving wants to secure this deal, he might need to offer up sweetener, such as a draft pick or a promising young player, to convince Flyers GM Daniel Briere to retain part of the defenseman's salary. In my opinion, While Ristolainen would bring clear benefits to the Leafs defense, the financial impact and potential trade cost make this decision risky. The Leafs must balance their desire to improve the roster now with the need to maintain financial flexibility for the future. Perhaps the best approach would be to explore other market options that offer more value for the cost. Do you think it's worth investing in Ristolainen? Is he the missing piece on the Leafs defense, or is the financial impact too big a risk? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Should Treliving be aggressive in pursuing this trade, or would it be better to look for another addition? In the end, this potential trade for Rasmus Ristolainen brings up many points to consider, doesn't it? He could be an important piece to strengthen the Leafs defense, but the financial cost and necessary sacrifices make this decision quite challenging. It's a situation that demands strategy and, of course, a careful look at the team's future. Now I want to know your opinion. Do you think GM Brad Treliving should take the risk and bring in Ristolainen despite the financial challenges? Or do you believe the Leafs should explore other options in the market? Share your thoughts in the comments. Remember, your participation is what makes these discussions so rich and interesting. If you enjoyed today's topic and want to keep up with all the latest news about the Leafs, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss any updates and help our fan community grow even more. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.